Now, where we left off the last time, one of the trends that is a hot trend in 2016 for careers for people who are either looking for work or looking for an upgrade in their work or just looking for a different career opportunity altogether. Let's talk about technology, because as we know, technology, you wake up in the morning, technology has taken another step forward and just keeps growing and keeps moving forward day after day after day. So with those changes, obviously there are lots of opportunities in technology, right, Doctor?
Yes, so technology will always be an opportunity. What changes year to year is what's hot, where are the investments going. So for 2016, the hot technologies that I see is artificial intelligence. And just think about it, Siri on your iPhone is going to get really smart. Not only will she respond to you, but she'll actually be able to think. So smart machines and automation is a big area. The second one is immersive technologies. If you're playing games, right, if you're out on Twitch, you may be making money having people watch you play games, or if you're participating in esports. All of this augmented virtual reality, and immersive technology is becoming big business, and there's lots of opportunities there. And then the third one is really the whole robotics and drones. Amazon is really pushing the FAA to let them use drones for commercial uses, not just as, surveillance and military, but also can I use it to deliver my packages faster? And that opens up a whole new category of jobs and job creation.
Yeah, and this is something, honestly, for anybody who is looking for either work or looking for a different career whatsoever, they really have to keep their eyes plastered on technology, because with these three areas we're talking about, especially with drones, that has just gone nuts over the last number of years. You're talking about the delivery of packages. There are a lot of other things that drones are going to be, used for down the road. So really, when it comes to, because you're somebody who keeps an eye on technology and really keeps your, figures out what the pulse is when it comes to all of this regarding careers. And I'm thinking you would advise anybody to do that. Just, make sure that you're on top of things when it comes to technology, because really, if you're looking for a career that you can move forward and really advance in, this is the track to be on. I'm thinking it may be number one.
Sure, and the idea is that, computer science is important, right? And people will get great jobs in computer science, but there's other jobs. So drones, for example, as you mentioned, is going to be used for weather, surveillance, disaster recovery, not just delivery. And the jobs are like drone pilots and trainers and operators. So it's not always just about the coding, and, it's going to be in sales departments, marketing departments. It's multifaceted what kinds of opportunities for jobs open up when technology takes off.
Yeah. Another area that people tend to take for granted, it has to do with blue-collar work. And I know that's one thing that has popped up an awful lot here in the state of Wisconsin, is programs, basically, because you talk about blue-collar workers and skilled workers, and one of the things is, if you have somebody, say, for example, the trades, because people are always going to need, say, for example, electricity. So you have to have people who are good electricians. You're going to have people who deal with HVAC, heating and ventilation and air conditioning, because you have to be able to stay warm, especially in our climate, or cool, wherever the weather is hot. And along with that, people who plumbers who can help you out with the water, all this sort of stuff. But there's a few of them that you are honing in on here when it comes to blue collar work, and one of them is in transportation.
Oh yeah, so transportation has been in shortage for a number of years, and when you think about when you have people doing online and on-demand delivery, the need for truck drivers just continues to accelerate. In fact, I was just reading that Amazon will come out with its own fleet of trucks. And I had a great conversation with Schneider Trucking, and they said that, the opportunities are profound and the benefits are, really incredible, including everything from good salaries, health benefits, tuition reimbursement. There's a number of things that they offer just because, it's in such demand. And so some of the numbers that we're reading is in 2014, we were short 38,000 drivers. In 2015, we'll be short 48,000 drivers, and by 2024 we will have a shortage of 175,000 drivers. So, drivers is one that the community colleges offer programs for. It's an opportunity if you like to drive and you like to travel.
If I weren't doing this, I'd be driving a truck. I like driving. It's lots of, if you can get paid to do it too, that would be a great opportunity. But the thing is, goods need to get from point A to point B, so there is a need there for people to provide that sort of situation. I also want to point out, you have a category here called highest paid jobs with a number of different ones that would probably be considered blue-collar work. And in a number of different areas, some of them have to do with transportation, but there are a lot of other areas as well where the pay is pretty good according to Forbes magazine. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so don't forget about infrastructure, right? Infrastructure isn't going to go away, even if we become a fully digital world. We still need electric, as you mentioned, subway, oil and gas, aircraft, trains, engineers, electricians, telecommunications. So, actually I have colleagues who've transitioned into infrastructure types of jobs because they're 24/7. They have to run all the time. They need support staff. And some of these, offer incredible benefits. And, as you mentioned that in the Forbes article, these are ranging from $50K up a year or $25 plus more an hour, plus benefits and perks.
Right, exactly, and there's a need for people in all of these different areas. And lastly, if it's a situation where you're just tired of working for somebody else, there is an opportunity to be an entrepreneur. But there's a category now called micropreneurs. What's that all about, Tracey?
That's right. Micropreneurs and microbusiness is about a half of the jobs across our nation now. And that's a lot of it's been driven by the millennials. They look at their parents and said, I don't want to be in the corporate treadmill. I really wanted to, call my own shots and have my own business. And you can do that today because of the internet. It sort of leveled the playing field. If you want to start selling products on a marketplace, well, now you have Etsy, and now you have Zazzle, and you have eBay. And you can do these things. You can start a business and take international currency in less than an hour. So, today there's more access to capital through crowdfunding. And there's more opportunities for people to say, I want to be able to have my own business. And a micropreneur is basically, employment of one person or maybe up to 10 people, small businesses. And small businesses grow into big businesses. So it's an exciting area. I'm very, very pro being a micropreneur and a microbusiness because that's what America's all about.
Yeah, as a wise person once said, from small things, great things come. And so that's probably a great way to describe what can be done if you are a micropreneur. That advice coming from Dr. Tracey Wilen. She is somebody who keeps her eye on and her finger on the pulse of what's going on career-wise, and she joins us on Big Mornings on the Big AM 1380. And Tracey, if you want to find out about what, the work that you've done, as well as other places where you can get the information about you, and the book as well, you got a website for all that, right, Tracey?
I do. It's TraceyWilen.com, which is TraceyWilen.com. I'm on Twitter at Tracey Wilen, Facebook as Dr. Tracey Wilen, and I am on LinkedIn, and I love looking with people.
Yeah, indeed. And the nice part is there are plenty of opportunities out there. So hopefully the advice that Dr. Wilen gave you gives you the opportunity to get up and go if you're looking for work or if you're looking for different work. And Dr. Tracey Wilen, a wonderful guest joining us on Big Mornings on the Big AM 1380. Dr. Wilen, thanks a lot. We're going to have to talk again soon because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world when it comes to careers. So thanks for joining us, ma'am.